The following is a paid presentation for the Tour Striker.
For as long as I remember, golfers of every level and ability have been searching for that magical key that would unlock the mysteries to becoming a great ball striker. A key that would allow a golfer to strike a golf ball with the seemingly effortless power and consistency of a tour player. A magic club, a secret discovery, a holy grail of golf, if you will. Of course, there are outstanding teachers and training aids out there, but as far as one thing that can actually change your golf swing dramatically, improve your ball striking, and increase your club head speed just by hitting it, it's got to be a myth. Can exist, can it? I believe it does. I found it and I'm going to introduce it to you today. It's an incredible golf training club that can transform your golf swing by doing nothing more than hitting balls with it. It forces you to get closer to the impact position of a tour player. Just by using this club, you'll automatically develop a more fundamentally sound golf swing, increase your distance, and hit consistent, high-quality golf shots round after round. So just how does this simple and addictively fun-to-use invention work? Stay tuned and find out.
We look at a lot of golf swings on tour, and one thing's universal to all of them, the impact position. And the Tour Striker gets you in that position.
With the Tour Striker, when you hit with it, it promotes a downward momentum and it teaches you to hit forward through the ball instead of staying back on it.
I think the Tour Striker is a great tool. You know right away, it's immediate feedback, and you'll see it throughout your entire bag when you get good at hitting the Tour Striker.
I've been able to add approximately 10 to 15 yards on my irons and 20 to 30 yards with my driver, so that's made the game a whole lot easier for me and it's helped me lower my scores.
From the spectacular Superstition Mountain Golf and Country Club in Superstition Mountain, Arizona, welcome to the best way to improve your ball striking with the Tour Striker. We'll talk to PGA teaching professionals, tour players, and golfers of many different skill levels as they share with us their discovery of the one golf product that has completely changed the way they practice and dramatically improved the way they swing. And now, here's your host, Champions Tour winner, author, swing guru, and network golf commentator, Gary McCord.
We all know that most amateur golfers struggle with their golf swings. I see it all the time when my amateur buddies and partners in pro-ams go about hacking. They have difficulty hitting solid shots and producing adequate club head speed. Why do great ball strikers make it look so easy? I've known for years that there's one bottom line problem that most amateur golfers fail to do, and it's the one thing that all tour pros do in their golf swings. To find out what that one thing is and how you can learn to do it right, let's bring out PGA professional, former touring professional, and inventor, Martin Chuck. Martin,
Gary,
good to see you, partner.
great to be here.
You know, Martin, when I first started the tour in 1974, there was a lot of different looking golf swings. We had Chichi Rodriguez, we had Miller Barber with a flying
Love that.
elbow. They were great ball strikers.
Absolutely.
The reason was impact.
Impact's everything.
Why? Because right at the moment of impact, they all do one thing.
They have great impact position. I mean, amateurs can have it too. There's just that subtle little bridge that you call it the fence. They can't get over the fence. They need a feedback mechanism to understand. And that's exactly why I built the Tour Striker Training Club. I want to promote someone to learn the same thing you learned intuitively.
Well, what is, as you see, what is that reality they have to do?
Well, as you know, for playing on the tour for so many years, it's vital that we have a great impact position. We have to learn how to strike down on the golf ball and create the proper lever for your golf swing. And, you know, part of the problem with today's equipment is that it's just too forgiving. It doesn't give you the proper feedback. There's a ton of weight at the bottom, the faces are huge. It doesn't encourage you to do it correctly. That's why I developed this.
Right.
I came off the driving range one day, went to the cart barn, took an old 7-iron and ground off the bottom grooves of the golf club. I went to a student and gave it to him and said, now here, hit it.
How do you do?
Well, he figured out, wait a second, instead of this fall back fire motion, he started to hit down. He started to have some forward shaftly, and all of a sudden the ball, it started to penetrate and go for a little distance.
Right.
Then I saw the bulb go off. I said, oh, I got to do something with this thing. This thing is cool.
It really is cool. I've got my old one right there in the bag, and I'm playing in 100 pro-ams. I just love to go up. I see a guy, you know, and they all kind of go like this, and they dump it. They're not leaning the shaft at the target. They're leaning it away from the target. I hand them that, and I just say, hit this. And it's supposed to go in the air. And as soon as they hit it in the air, a light goes off, just like you say. You say, wait a minute. I'm supposed to do that? The shaft is actually supposed to be leaning towards the target where I'm going?
You know, that's the one illusion, the huge misconception that players start the golf club in one place and return it to that same place. And we know that's not the case. If you're watching a video, you see that a good player starts in one position and they take the golf club and they return it at impact to a completely different position. But telling amateurs just doesn't seem to work. We have to provide the feedback so that they intuitively teach themselves how to do it. So with this club, we've just provided a simple feedback mechanism for them to teach themselves.
Most amateurs have a hard time coming over the top, and they cast the club a little early. And as soon as that club is released, you've lost your lag position that you've created. All of a sudden, you're just flipping to get the ball back in the air. You've lost a lot of the power you've created, lost a lot of your momentum, and you've lost your impact position. But the Tour Striker makes you keep that position. It makes you keep that lag, and it allows you to hit it with your body and with a nice forward shaft lean at impact. So it's really a great practice tool to constantly work on your game.
The Tour Striker gave me immediate feedback, and in 4 or 5 shots, changed the way that I'm going to address and swing the golf club.
The Tour Striker is going to force you to get into that impact position. There's no way you can hit the ball if you don't. And when I first looked at it, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. But after a couple swings, I was already starting to get the hang of it and how impact position is supposed to feel.
I don't think there's any product that is designed to do what the Tour Striker does. As many teaching professionals try to teach it, this makes it awful simple.
We've heard it for years. Impact is everything. That's because there's one thing about most amateur swings that's wrong, and it's the one part about all great ball striker swings that's alike. It's the impact position. It's a downward attack with the shaft of the club leaning forward. This increases lag, giving you greater accuracy, distance, and ball striking. But there's been no way you could develop this Tour impact position until now. Introducing the Tour Striker. With the Tour Striker's revolutionary and radical club head design, it's simple and easy to learn to get into a tour quality impact position and start hitting long, pure golf shots. Just hitting balls with the Tour Striker will automatically and intuitively train you to hit down on the golf ball with forward shaft lean. You'll increase your lag and your club head speed while improving your accuracy and hitting the ball longer. The Tour Striker Original 8-iron is designed to help golfers handicap 10 and higher. The Tour Striker Pro 7-iron is for the single-digit handicap and professional golfer who's looking to make their ball striking even better. Whether you're a beginner, been playing for a while, or even dream of playing on tour, the Tour Striker is an essential tool which can help every golfer improve their swing. Just go out and hit balls with the Tour Striker. It's challenging and fun, like a game. But this game makes you a better ball striker and does it fast.
I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It's such a small spot to hit, and then when you hit it and it goes up in the air like that, it's like, wow. It really helps you feel a total difference in your golf swing.
The Tour Striker completely feels like a normal golf club. It's got an 8-iron loft. It's not unusual at all. I'm not asked to do anything different than make a normal golf swing and continue to lean the shaft forward and keep my hands ahead.
When I first looked at the Tour Striker, I thought, this guy's got to be out of his mind. But after hitting it a couple times, the results were immediate.
It's plain to see what you need to do with this club. Get the elevated leading edge closer to the ground, under the equator of the ball, hit great shots.
That's what I love about this club. You take it out of your bag and you start hitting it.
Exactly.
And it's instant feedback. If I do it right, lean the shaft of the target, it goes in the air. If I don't, it goes along the ground and I look like an idiot. Show me. You invented it, I want to watch this.
So if you do it wrong and you do not get the leading edge below the equator of the ball,
Looks like one of mine.
if you do it right and you get the leading edge below the equator of the golf ball, present the club with forward lean, looks a little bit better.
Straight up in the air.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work.
The Tour Striker is awesome. No brain freeze, no stress. The Tour Striker will help you hit better shots no matter what type of swing philosophy you're working on. Just hitting golf balls with the Tour Striker and its radical club head design will help you dramatically improve your impact position, your distance, and your ball striking. When we come back, we'll hear from golfers that have been practicing with the Tour Striker and what it has done for their games. Now here's how you can finally do something that's guaranteed to improve your ball striking and increase your club head speed. You'll start hitting the golf ball with effortless power while improving your consistency and changing the way you play the game with the Tour Striker.
If you play golf, chances are you've been told at one time or another you need to hit down on the golf ball. That's because even though the swings of great players may look different, at impact they are all alike. They all hit down on the ball with the shaft of the club leaning forward. Doing this retains the angle of attack and increases lag, which gives you more power, better compression on the golf ball, and maximum distance. The problem is, until now, there has never been a way for you to feel and learn to hit down on the ball with forward shaft lean. Finally, there is. Introducing the Tour Striker Training Club. Just practicing with the Tour Striker will train you to powerfully strike down on the golf ball with forward shaft lean, just like a tour player. And you'll learn to do it intuitively by hitting balls with it. Use the Tour Striker and you'll not only improve your impact position, you'll start striking the ball better and hitting longer and more accurate shots. And practicing with the Tour Striker is challenging, effective, and it's fun.
Good, that's excellent. You want to get the ball in the air, you want to hit it farther, go out and get you a Tour Striker. This thing really, really works.
Call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com right now to put the most powerful and effective golf practice tool into your hands for just 3 easy payments of only $33.33. As soon as you start practicing with the Tour Striker, you'll immediately begin developing a more powerful golf swing. You'll start hitting down on the golf ball with forward shaft lean and compress the ball with more spin, increased accuracy, and greater distance. The Tour Striker is available in either the original 8-iron for golfers handicap 10 and above, or the Tour Striker Pro 7-iron for single-digit handicaps, pros, and better ball strikers. And there's also a Tour Striker 56-degree wedge, which will help you improve your ball striking from 100 yards in and have you hitting your shots with added spin for more control. When you call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com and order now, you'll also receive free the Tour Striker instructional DVD featuring Gary McCord and Martin Chuck, which will help speed the improvement of your swing using your new Tour Striker. Order now, and you'll also receive the Tour Striker 3x3 guarantee. Hit balls with the Tour Striker just 3 times a week for only 3 weeks. You will improve your ball striking and start hitting your drives 20 yards farther, guaranteed. If not, just return the Tour Striker for a full product refund and keep the DVD as our gift to you. Call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com right now. You'll develop tour quality impact position, hit the golf ball longer, more accurately, and more consistently with the Tour Striker.
All players on tour, I mean every one of them, has great impact, hitting down on the ball with their shaft leaning towards the target. This single fundamental and impact not only makes the golf ball go farther, it more importantly gives you greater control over your shots. One of the biggest reasons it's so hard for golfers to properly hit down on the golf ball is because of the advancements made in the forgiveness of the new modern golf club. There's a lot of great equipment out there, but it doesn't give you the feedback so you can improve your ability to hit the sweet spot. But now, by practicing with the Tour Striker, you will intuitively deliver the club correctly into impact. You will hit down on the ball with power and create forward shaft lean at impact. And you'll do it automatically the best way possible, hitting balls and teaching yourself. Gary McCord.
Jim Schifolius, Gary. Every lesson I've ever taken, everybody said you have to compress the golf ball. I've never been able to really do that.
All we're talking about is impact position.
The Tour Striker forces me to strike down on the golf ball and keep my hands in front of the ball.
Oh, that was outstanding.
All the products that I've seen has never had anything that promotes hitting down on the ball. Just never seen something this great.
Oh, I know, that's what I expected. You got to hit a couple more.
I love the fact that all you do is pick it up, you swing, hit the ball, and you know you're hitting it wrong right away, and you know what you need to do to fix it. That's exciting.
There you go. Excellent. Well, I'm here on the back of the range with Kevin Streelman. Kevin, good to see you, partner.
Good to see you, Gary.
He was a former caddy here at the club. Then he became a member, then the club champion, and this last year, actually, 2009, you won the Kodak Challenge for a cool $1 million on the tour. Excellent job.
Thank you very much.
Now listen, you've hit this with me back here in the back of the range many times. How do you use this, Kevin?
I'll say the first time you look at it, it's a little intimidating, but you know, after you start using it and really getting that feeling of really maintaining your wrist angles through impact, all of a sudden you see the ball flight start to go up and the trajectory start to improve. And you know, I spend a lot of time on impact bags, you know, doing similar methods, but that can be a little hard on the wrist after a while. So this is like you're hitting your normal golf club and your normal golf shots, but you get immediate feedback too, which is incredible. So it really focuses on keeping those wrist angles solid, and I think it's going to help for impact.
Perfect. Well, let me see it. Let me see how you do it.
Put me on the spot.
Yeah, put you right on the spot. Beautiful. Straight up in the air, just like you want it. Good flush sound right there. The shaft's always leaning. That's why with a Tour Striker, that ball goes straight up in the air. Kevin, thank you very much. Good luck again this year.
Appreciate it.
The Tour Striker with my hands forward really did show me how to get through the ball, because I've always had this tendency to hang back.
Nice. I'll tell you, the Tour Striker, after a couple of misses, you start getting the feeling that if you don't get your hands really in front of the impact, you're not going to be able to get the ball in the air. And then once you do it right, the feel is very solid. It feels just like your best golf club.
There you go. Beautiful. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a very good golf swing. Gary McCord.
Jim Strickland.
Jim Strickland. I know Jim Strickland. He actually was the last guy to beat Jeff Ogilvy when he tried to win the club championship, but you ran him down and beat Jeff badly. This is a very good player. He does everything in a golf swing you should do. I'm going to give Jim some really difficult situations here with the Tour Striker to really understand a shaft forward lean. Now, I'm going to start putting him in divots, and we're going to give you the Tour Striker. Okay. Jim, you lean the shaft forward nicely. Do you think you can get that out of that hole with that club?
I hope to. I mean, anything I ever try to focus on in the golf swing is to keep my hands ahead of the club at impact. It seems to be a great tool to constantly remind me of doing that.
And he's got some very good credentials, because he was a captain of the ASU golf team, and Phil Mickelson was his understudy and taught him a lot of the short game stuff.
A lot.
So go ahead. Let me see if you can get the Tour Striker out of a divot.
I'll give it a try.
This would be very good. That's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, only guys like Jim Strickland can do that. Jim, excellent job.
Thanks,
fantastic.
Gary.
The greatest part of the Tour Striker is the fact that it doesn't lie to you. When you hit it good, you know you're doing it right.
Take care, my man.
To be here and have Gary McCord come up to me and say, hey, would you hit this thing, was wow. Next time I come to this club, I hope I'm a 5 or a 6 handicap, because I'm going to work at my game. This really makes you feel good.
Probably one of the best shots I've ever made with a golf club, because this makes you go down after the golf ball.
When I changed back to my normal iron, the ball went higher and I had a much more powerful swing at the ball. I probably hit it 5 to 10 yards further.
There you go.
Wow.
When we come back, I will show you some great ways to increase your distance and save you shots around the green. Now, for the first time, it's simple and easy to learn to hit golf ball with effortless power. You'll hit longer and more consistent drives and irons with the Tour Striker.
If you play golf, chances are you've been told at one time or another you need to hit down on the golf ball. That's because even though the swings of great players may look different, at impact they are all alike. They all hit down on the ball with the shaft of the club leaning forward. Doing this retains the angle of attack and increases lag, which gives you more power, better compression on the golf ball, and maximum distance. The problem is, until now, there has never been a way for you to feel and learn to hit down on the ball with forward shaft lean. Finally, there is. Introducing the Tour Striker Training Club. Just practicing with the Tour Striker will train you to powerfully strike down on the golf ball with forward shaft lean, just like a tour player. And you'll learn to do it intuitively by hitting balls with it. Use the Tour Striker and you'll not only improve your impact position, you'll start striking the ball better and hitting longer and more accurate shots. And practicing with the Tour Striker is challenging, effective, and it's fun.
Good, that's excellent. You want to get the ball in the air, you want to hit it farther, go out and get you a Tour Striker. This thing really, really works.
Call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com right now to put the most powerful and effective golf practice tool into your hands for just 3 easy payments of only $33.33. As soon as you start practicing with the Tour Striker, you'll immediately begin developing a more powerful golf swing. You'll start hitting down on the golf ball with forward shaft lean and compress the ball with more spin, increased accuracy, and greater distance. The Tour Striker is available in either the original 8-iron for golfers handicap 10 and above or the Tour Striker Pro 7 iron for single-digit handicaps, pros, and better ball strikers. And there's also a Tour Striker 56-degree wedge, which will help you improve your ball striking from 100 yards in and have you hitting your shots with added spin for more control. When you call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com and order now, you'll also receive free the Tour Striker instructional DVD featuring Gary McCord and Martin Chuck, which will help speed the improvement of your swing using your new Tour Striker. Order now, and you'll also receive the Tour Striker 3x3 guarantee. Hit balls with the Tour Striker just 3 times a week for only 3 weeks. You will improve your ball striking and start hitting your drives 20 yards farther, guaranteed. If not, just return the Tour Striker for a full product refund and keep the DVD as our gift to you. Call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com right now. You'll develop tour quality impact position, hit the golf ball longer, more accurately, and more consistently with the Tour Striker.
Unlike so many other swing methods and training products, with the Tour Striker, there are no confusing directions, no setup, no complicated drills, or a million concepts to remember and master. No brain freeze. The Tour Striker's design and message is so simple and easy to understand, you'll start improving immediately. There's actually no learning curve. You'll know what the fundamentally proper impact position is, so you get the maximum out of your clubs and your swing the very first time you practice with it. The Tour Striker forces you into an impact position necessary to make you a great ball striker. It's what every Tour Pro knows and does, and now you can do it too.
Biggest thing with the Tour Striker is I haven't thought about where's my shoulder position here, where are my hands here. I have to get them in position or else I'm not going to get it into the air, I'm not going to compress it. It's become kind of a second nature.
I've never actually seen a product that is going to tell you if you're doing it or not. But a Tour Striker, you get out there, you hit balls, and gives you instant feedback whether you're getting your hands forward or not.
It's impossible to hit a good ball with this club if you're going to stay in the amateur side. You've got to get pro side, get that club down on the ball, and this thing has you do it.
Well, you're probably wondering why I'm hitting a driver and selling a Tour Striker, which is an iron. Well, with the driver, we're going to hit up on it, right? Yeah, we're going to hit it hard. We got it on a tee, we're hitting up on it. How does that help using the Tour Striker? Well, the Tour Striker, what it does, it allows me on the downswing. If I'm going to retain this angle and get that shaft leaning towards the target like that, to hit that ball on that club face that's way up here, to hit down at it, I am retaining that angle. The club head is back here. This angle here is getting closer and closer to my left arm. I've got all sorts of potential energy right here in that club as I'm going down, and then I can release it right at the right moment at impact. With this iron and using this Tour Striker, it is teaching me to hold on and then release right at the last moment. That means it's going to go bam right down the middle of the fairway with a lot more distance than you've had. The Tour Striker, it'll help with the metalwoods too.
I've always had a hard time lagging the club in my swing, and this gave me a feeling of immediate feedback on whether or not you're doing what you're trying to achieve, which is keeping your hands forward and hitting more down on the ball.
When I felt like an over-exaggeration of my swing, but really that's the absolute way that the teaching professionals for years have been trying to tell me how to do it. But by having the Tour Striker as a tool in my hand, I instantly felt that feedback watching the ball in the air. It was awesome.
With the Tour Striker, I really felt like I was working on just making sure that I'm hitting down on the golf ball. It's instant feedback.
Well, Martin, you've done it. You've made a 56-degree Tour Striker, a 56-degree Tour Striker. You're really going to have to lean that shaft forward. I know when I'm up in my little booth there at CBS and I'm looking down those greens and people are all around, they clap for one thing. They clap for a ball backing up. The reason? Can't do it. Not one of them. None of my buddies at home can do it. They're all trying to lift the ball with no compression, no spin. But with this thing, the only way you're going to get that ball in the air, you have got to lean it forward, and then it will absolutely spin.
You know it. What happens when you lean the shaft forward, you engage the grooves. That's what amateurs do not do. So that shot that everybody gets so excited about is a byproduct of practicing with this club. And that's got some spin on it.
That is, you just lean that shaft right forward, and that's beautiful. I tell you what, all of my buddies out there, you've never backed a ball up before? Get the Tour Striker, the 56 degree. That ball's gonna come creeping back at you. Oh, will that be fun.
I know that if I get that shaft forward get the face of that club turned down and compress that golf ball. So I can go after the pin and the ball's going to check up and not roll through.
Everybody watches the PGA Tour players and says, how do they spin the ball? Well, they trap the ball and they hit down on the ball. This is going to teach you how to spin the ball.
I think the Tour Striker will create more lag in the swing and make you hit down on the ball better for sure. I think every amateur should use the Tour Striker, to be honest with you.
The greatest part of the Tour Striker is the fact that it doesn't lie to you. It doesn't allow you to flip or cast early in any regard. You're immediately going to see it. So I think it's a great practice tool to work on that impact position.
There is really nothing like the Tour Striker. I believe it may be the most effective tool ever developed for your golf game. Just hitting balls with the Tour Striker will automatically train your body and mind to properly hit down on the ball and get you into correct impact position. Not only improve your impact, you'll become a better, more consistent ball striker and hit the ball longer with effortless distance. And the Tour Striker is challenging, fun, and easy to use. Pick up the phone and call or log on to tourstriker.com right now so you can get tour quality impact, improved ball striking, and effortless distance with the Tour Striker.
If you play golf, chances are you've been told at one time or another you need to hit down on the golf ball. That's because even though the swings of great players may look different, at impact they are all alike. They all hit down on the ball with the shaft of the club leaning forward. Doing this retains the angle of attack and increases lag, which gives you more power, better compression on the golf ball, and maximum distance. The problem is, until now, there has never been a way for you to feel and learn to hit down on the ball with forward shaft lean. Finally, there is. Introducing the Tour Striker Training Club. Just practicing with the Tour Striker will train you to powerfully strike down on the golf ball with forward shaft length, just like a tour player. And you'll learn to do it intuitively by hitting balls with it. Use the Tour Striker and you'll not only improve your impact position, you'll start striking the ball better and hitting longer and more accurate shots. And practicing with the Tour Striker is challenging, effective, and it's fun.
Good, that's excellent. You want to get the ball in the air, you want to hit it farther, go out and get you a Tour Striker. This thing really, really works.
Call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com right now to put the most powerful and effective golf practice tool into your hands for just 3 easy payments of only $33.33. As soon as you start practicing with the Tour Striker, you'll immediately begin developing a more powerful golf swing. You'll start hitting down on the golf ball with forward shaft length and compress the ball with more spin, increased accuracy, and greater distance. The Tour Striker is available in either the original 8-iron for golfers handicap 10 and above, or the Tour Striker Pro 7-iron for single-digit handicaps, pros, and better ball strikers. And there's also a Tour Striker 56-degree wedge, which will help you improve your ball striking from 100 yards in and have you hitting your shots with added spin for more control. When you call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com and order now, you'll also receive free the Tour Striker instructional DVD featuring Gary McCord and Martin Chuck, which will help speed the improvement of your swing using your new Tour Striker. Order now, and you'll also receive the Tour Striker 3x3 guarantee. Hit balls with the Tour Striker just 3 times a week for only 3 weeks. You will improve your ball striking and start hitting your drives 20 yards farther, guaranteed. If not, just return the Tour Striker for a full product refund and keep the DVD as our gift to you. Call the number on your screen or log on to tourstriker.com right now. You'll develop tour quality impact position, hit the golf ball longer, more accurately, and more consistently with the Tour Striker.
A production of the Golf Agency.
The preceding was a paid presentation for the Tour Striker.